Hello guys. Hello guys. Um, yeah, Today we have come with another episode. See, and today we have different topics that we are going to tackle. Some of these topics that we are going to talk about is how you can take risk without telling your friends. Because this is one of the topic. I have some few here. How to registering a company or a business is important, and how to choose the name of your business or company, and how to find the market of your product, even to set to your targets, and we're also going to talk about the stock exchange in Malawi. So yeah, I think there are many topics that I would like to tackle, and how fear contributes to become poverty. Yes, so all these topics we're going to be covering here. But before we start, I would like, if you are the first, if you are new, I would like you to help us to subscribe our YouTube channel. And also we have a page on Facebook. If you are watching from Facebook, then you can follow us on Facebook. If you are watching from Instagram, I would like you also to follow us. Even if you are watching from TikTok, you can also uh, follow us on TikTok. So all of this channel, but it's very very important. Thank you as well for tuning in. Let us dive in this episode that we are going to talk about this. So I will start with how to take a risk on this issue. Let me put my phone here, my pen here. On this topic, okay, anyway, on this topic, on how you can take risk. Why I said how you can take risk without telling your friends. The reason is simple. You know, once it comes once it comes to things that are going to change your life, most of the time it's much better to make that decision on your own without involving others. You see, without involving others people's opinion, especially if that is the decision of taking a risk. Why I'm saying so? Because if you know you are going to take a risk, right? You are going to take a risk. You don't need to tell your friends. Why you don't need to tell your friends? If you decided to tell your friend, let's say, I will give you an example of Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm gonna give you an example of Bitcoin. Especially around the 2020, 2020, let me say 2020, 2021, especially 2020, from 2019 to 2021. Bitcoin was very famous. Bitcoin was trending. Bitcoin was trending. It's like most of, even me, including me, I knew Bitcoin in 2019, 2020. And by that time, it was new to many people, and many people, they were taking risk. And many people by that time were scammed, even including me. I get scammed. That's why I'm coming up with these topics, because I want to explain to people the experience that I had, so that once you are taking a risk, uh, you are also going to go through on this path, you mustn't struggle, because me, I didn't struggle. So people were taking risk. People were making a lot of risk on Bitcoin. They were People from abroad, where we were calling them investors. Those people, they were approaching people on Facebook, especially on Instagram. You find they will introduce Bitcoin to you, and Bitcoin is new to you. You don't know. Many people are not aware how it works. And those people, they were offering like, we are going to teach you on how you can buy Bitcoin and how you can sell it. You see, I'm not gonna go deep because that is not the main topic for me to explain on how we buy Bitcoin, right? Our topic is how to get risk, how to take risk on your own. So, like that, this is an opportunity that comes to your inbox. No one sees it, it's only you and that investor. You see? So, let's say you agree with that investor. Like myself, I agree with him. Like, okay, we're gonna do it on my own. Why? I agreed because I made decision. I said like, maybe this one might help me. Maybe my life can change from here. And I never tested anything new, you know. So I see like if I take this path, of course it's very, very risky, but I have to do it. I have to try it, no matter what the situation, but I have to try it. You see, so I engage on that. This decision, I made it myself. After that, I took the money, I deposited everything, I started doing with it. Everything. From there, he said I have to, the Bitcoin that I buy, they're not enough. I have to add some money. I did, you know, all this I did. And you don't make mistake. I'm not saying Bitcoin is a scam. Bitcoin is real. So I did everything by that time. But at the end, I didn't get any benefit from that. You see, I did not get any benefit. Why? Because the strategy or the ways of trading, the way I was doing, it was not right. And it was not my mistake, it was his mistake because he was the one teaching me. So me, I was not aware on how this thing works. And most people, they didn't know, it was new. So there was a lot of investors who were doing this. So instead of trading you, I was sending him my Bitcoin without my knowledge. I just discovered that that way that we were doing, it was not the right way. You see, so this was a risk. This was the risk that I was taking. So remember, this risk I was taking personally. I didn't involve anyone. I didn't tell even my friend, even my uncle, even my boss, even my workmates. It was only me. And I failed myself. If I could succeed, I could also succeed myself. People around me could just get shocked like, hey, where did you get this man? It's when I could start explaining to them. But why right now it is very, very important? Uh, the reason is simple. If this opportunity, the way it finds me, I could, if this opportunity, I had explained to one of my friends or to one of my uncles or to anyone who is closer to me, if I could have explained to him that there's someone explained to me about the Bitcoin. He said we have to deposit money, do this, do this, do this, then we're gonna get money. It was an obvious thing that whether it's my uncle, whether it's my friend, or anyone that I told is going to refuse. He's going to refuse and is going to stop me that don't do that, you're going to lose your money. You understand? Why? Why he could have stopped me? Because it is something new that himself he doesn't know. You see? So because he doesn't know, you are the one you know. Himself he doesn't know. So it's obvious for him to stop you, not to do it. But yourself personally, you want to take risk. You want to try it. You want to see it. But if you tell if you himself is stopping you, But the person that you're explaining is stopping you that don't do it. Are you not going to be discouraged? You are going to be discouraged. Obviously, you are going to be discouraged. At the end, you're not going to do it because it's going to say something that is negative to you. You say, no, you know, you are going to lose your money. You know, that small money you already have this problem. At the end, you have failed to take a risk. You know, you have failed to take a risk. It was unfortunate for me. I take a risk and it was not successful. It's always painful because it was a risk. I knew that it was a risk that I can lose my money or win. So it was win or lose. So the outcome, I knew it already because it's a risk. The loss, the probability of losing was very high than winning. That's why it is called a risk. So I knew it that this thing that I'm doing, I will definitely lose it, but let me do it. You know, I take charge. You see? So with that experience, that risk that I take, I get an experience there, and I learn how this thing for Bitcoin works. So it's also same to you. If you want to do something yourself, you see like I want to do this. Don't explain to anyone. Let's say you want to do a business. If you really want to do business, you know us, we always pray with our friends, you know. We have something that is happening almost every day. So maybe, or even yourself, all people around you, all your friends, you have never talked about business, you know. So yourself, all of a sudden, you have come up with some ideas that, I want to do this kind of business. So it's you who knows that business. And you have not tried it, but you want to do it. And you know that this one is a risk. Yeah, it can help me, but I have to do it. It's going to help me. But yes, I can lose. It's you who knows it. You see? How are you going to do it? Are you going to take a risk on your own? Yes, take a risk on your own. Why I'm saying this? Because if you take that and you explain to your friend will say, they will discourage you. How can you take this? How can you do this? It's not right. You are going to lose. You see? So it means you are losing an opportunity because you don't know the outcome. Maybe that risk that you want to take is the only risk that's gonna change your life. So if you stop taking risk, how are you going to change your life? How? Because you need to conquer, you need to take risk for you to succeed or for you to go to a next step. No matter without minding the outcomes. Let's say you lose, you are going to get the experience like the way I get it. I learned a lot and I see like it's beneficial. It benefits me a lot. I can even see myself like but I think by that time I was not ready to receive a lot of money like that. You know? So it means the risk that I take, it helped me to get courage. On top of that, it makes me learn something new. Something that if I had refused, I could not even know. Till now, I would not even have any idea on how it works if I had refused it. But because I accepted it and I tried to do it, I have that experience. And I'm not going to return to have that problem again. So it's better for you to take a risk on your own if you want to change your life. Because if you want to change your life, don't expect to win immediately. Say that right now I'm in a very, very big problem. So for me to succeed, I have to take risk. Not only one times, take risk 3, 4 times. Because all this, all these risks that you are going to take, all of them, one of it or two of them, they are going to change your life. 3 can fail, 2 you succeed. You see, that's the good thing of risk, and most of the time it happens like this. The moment you just start taking risk, those are the moment that you are losing. So you'll be losing. That's to discourage you, you know. But don't stop. That should not be the last time for you to take risk. Personally, I have been taking many risks. I have been taking many risks. Personally, I have been taking many risks. But the biggest risk that I take, it was that one for Bitcoin. You see? And guess what? After I get scammed on Bitcoin with those false investors, just 2 weeks later, I get again on another business. You know, it was a legit business. That business is still running till now. But it is very difficult for you to expand, for you to grow on that business because of the strategy. But that business is legit. It's still there. So you can see I'm coming from losing from Bitcoin a lot of money. Then I'm engaging in another business within 2 weeks. And that business is a very long term. It's a very long term business. You see? It's a very long term business. You understand? It's not like it was an immediate effect. It was not having an immediate effect that can give me money quick. You see? So I can say it was also a risk, and that risk has not benefited me. That risk has not benefited me, but it was worth it. I also learn again. You see? So it means I had the first risk I took, I didn't get any benefit. No profit. The second one, no profit. I take again another one. No profit. How many? 3. Then I start my own also. My own one. It's when I start getting benefits. It's when I see like, yeah, I'm really doing something. Wow. After how many risks? 3. So if I'm someone, let's say all these risks that I was taking, I was explaining to my friend or to my family before I take it. Do you think I could have take all these risks? No, I could not. But because I was taking it without informing them, that's why I learned all this. And guess what? Those people now, if they want to do that, this kind of, like if they want to do Bitcoin, they want to trade on Bitcoin. Sometimes they ask me, because now they see me like a business person. They come and ask me how to do this. You know, sometimes they ask, do you know about this? I said, yes, I know. Then I start explaining to them. They say, where did you learn this? You see, where did you learn this? They get interested. But let's say I did not take this risk, and I just explained to them and they refuse it, and also me, I stopped taking that risk. Do you think I could have that knowledge? No. So take a risk on your own. Don't not tell anyone. Where you are going to take a loan, take it on your own. Don't explain to anyone. Whether you want to start a business, if that business involves money, you have a small money, don't tell anyone. Do it on your own. You see, it's very important. If you lose, you have not just lose. You have learned something that you had it learn. That is going to help you to change your life. Why? You're gonna build your confidence. You are going to increase your knowledge, your understanding of things. All these are the benefits. And these benefits that you are getting, they are crucial on your life, especially once you want to change to become a successful person. All right. So it's very important. I want to also, that is one of That is one of the topics. And the other topics I wanted to talk about are, this is a premium property. Premium property is a real estate company that has been established in Malawi but currently operating in Karonga district. Yeah, on this company, as I said, it's a real estate company. It helps people. Once you want to buy land, they stand on your behalf to avoid fraud. They make sure that the land that you are buying is legal. There's no conflict on that land. You see? Yeah. So you buy a land that is free from fighting. And if you are the one selling that land, will help you, will make sure that that land that these people, the customer that is going to buy that land, yeah, you will pay the full amount that has been charged. So all those things. And this, you can also, this premium property as well, it also helps local and diaspora. On diaspora, if you are outside the country and you want to build your house there at home, you just contact premium property. Premium property, they will handle everything. You will tell them where is your house, where you want to build your house actually, where is your land. If you have a design, you send them your design. If you don't have, premium property will organize a design for you. So any money that you want to use to build this house, you're going to send it to premium property, to their premium property account. You just have an agreement. Then premium property will be building your house on your behalf. So the time you go home, you go back home, premium property will handle those keys to you. Or if you have your mother or someone that you trust most, you tell premium property, we handle those keys to this person, then premium property will do that for you. So those are, I don't want to go in detail. This is for a company thing, so I don't need to go deep. But some of those are some of the benefits. So if you are at home as well, something, same thing like that. And one more thing, if you are a teacher, a policeman, yeah, a prisoner guard, or any civil servant, anyone who's working, who's getting money, salary, or doing business, you can partner with premium property if you want to do business of properties, or if you have houses that you want to rent, you can rent with premium property. Because if you are also looking for a house to rent, you can contact premium property. Premium property will help you to get a house that you can rent. Premium property will help you to get a house that you can buy. Or the house, if you want to sell a house, premium property can help you to sell your house. You see? And as I said, if you're a servant or a civil servant, or you are working or you are doing business, you feel like it's very hard for you to build a house, or you want to have a very good house, you can also come to premium property. Premium property will build a house for you on loan. So it means premium property will build a house and you take that house. What premium property will do, you just be getting money. They'll be just deducting money monthly. So let's take it for 20 years. It depends on the budget of the house that you want. If you need 20 million, we will decide, there is agreement. Okay, we need this. You see? So we agree on that. You sign the document, everything. Then every month after premium property have finished building the house, good one, modern one, nice one, then in premium property will be just deducting money, and you pay it maybe for 5 years or 10 years or 15 years. You see, while we are having a good house, self-contained house, everything. You see, so while we are working, you have a house already. You see, because why we have come up with this, you find that you have been a teacher for more than 20 years or 30 years, but you don't even have a house. Why? We understand things are very hard. That's why we come up with this strategy to help our people, to help people to have a dream house, to have their dream house. See? So all these things, that is a premium property can do that for you. And I came up again with this. So why is it very, very important to register your business or your company? Why is it very, very important? Someone from South Africa, someone from outside Malawi might wonder that, how can you do business without registering? Especially, I mean, serious business, long-term business, the business that you want to start, that you believe that is going to change your life. This is the kind of business that I'm talking about. Not this business of running up and down, you're selling usipa or some fish. No, no, no. I don't mean such kind of business. So that as well, there's a proper business that you can be able even to employ someone to work for you. You see, such kind of business. Why is it very, very important for you um, to register your business? If I say to register, it means to register with the government. Why is it very, very important? The reason for that is very simple. The reason for that is very simple. For you, you want to establish your business, and or let's take a business or a company. You don't just need to establish your business or just to start doing your business without registering. You need to have papers, valid papers that you can guide you, you know, that can guide you. So you need papers. And how do you get these papers? It's by registering your business. Registering your business, there's nothing that you lose, or there's nothing that you need to fear, or there's nothing that is going to affect your life. Actually, it's going to improve your life. Yeah, you see, you have to understand me. Registering your business is something that is going to improve your life, not something that is going to bring you down. No, 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 no. You register your business, you give yourself a purpose. You give yourself something to encourage you. You know, you give something to encourage you. Yeah. So change. Let me take out this notification. You give something to encourage you, and you become legit. While you are legit, it makes you to have a peace of mind. You know, it makes you to have peace of mind. I will explain another day on how you can register your business in Malawi. But for now, um, I will explain the benefits, the importance of registering your business. Once you register your business, serious business, number one, as I said, it gives you confidence, it gives you free peace of mind, and it encourages you. It gives you hope because that business you have registered it. That is on its own is enough. Number two, once you have papers, as you are running your business, in any business, there's a time that you are going down. Let's take you start running out of money or you make some losses. How are you going to keep your business running? You see, if you don't have papers, that business will die. But if you don't want your business to die, it means you have to register. Once you have those papers, you can go to any bank to borrow money or to any organization that they provide loan they're going to give to you. You see the importance. It's very, very important. Oh, let's take you don't have money that you can start your business, but you have an idea of doing the business. Register that business. Register that business. Take those papers and go and borrow money from the bank or these organization loan bureaus. Go and borrow money and use their money to start the business. You see, so this is the benefit of having a legit business, a registered business. These are the benefits. The moment you fall, you have a backup that you can do to lift you up again. But if your business is not registered, how will they trust you that you are doing business? How? Then you end up taking your land, like, oh, this land is mine. Oh, this house is mine. You start selling your properties. But this simplest way is this, just to register your business and your business become your anchorage. Your papers become your anchorage. Yeah, they might need some land, whatever, but they just see your product, the business strategy, because they don't just borrow you money. You have to provide a business plan as well. So they will look at your business plan and they will look at the money that you want to buy, to borrow actually. They will see, this guy is the right person that we can borrow our money. You see? So then you go forward. Whether it's a company or a business, any business, and I mean any business, any serious business. And this business is obviously you are going to succeed. Because that business you have someone, you employ some people. You see, you provide jobs. So you become like you give yourself a responsibility that you are looking and you become a leader actually at the same time. Because you'll be leading. You have people who will be relying on you. So you have to make sure you are always right, making a right decision. That helps you and those that helps your employees. You see? So like that, it means your business will not die. You will keep on running a business even in a difficult time. And the government will also demand something like annual reports. You know, these are the small, small things. Whether it's your company or you start running your business, keep going, keep going, keep going. It means you start changing your life. So to register a company is very, very important. If you have a business, go and register now. I'm not gonna talk on how you can register. I will say next time on how you can register. Just keep in touch with me. Yeah. And I have another topic as well. As I said, I come up with so if you want to register a business, you don't just go there and register. Like you don't just go there like I have come to register my business or I want to register my business. What kind of business are you doing? Ah, I'm selling fish, bururu. Yes. I'm selling tambo. Eh? How do you sell tambo? I sell tambo, I buy from the lake, I take to the market, then people come and buy from there. If you want, and this is a continuation. Of course, it's another question and it's another topic, but it's a continuation. There is something that you need to consider once you are registering your business. First, you have a business. That business, you need to give it a name. You see, give it a name. Give it a name. I want to explain. I write something on my notes here. So something that you need to consider while you are registering your business. You need to give it a name, not just a name. Um, before I go there. So this thing that I'm going to explain to you. This is how you can choose the name of your business, because you are doing business, you want to register and you want your business to have a name. So how are you going to choose the name of your business? As I was explaining to you that, so you can't say, I'm buying fish from the lake, then I take direct to the market and I sell there by the market, then I go home. Okay, that is your business, right? What is the name of that business? You see, what is the name of that business? So it means that business, you need to give it a name, so that once you are going to register, you have to go with that name. You see, and the business, you don't just register a business, you register a business, or you give a name to a business according to the business that you are doing. So the name of the name of the business or the name of the company should be related to the kind of the business that you are doing. You know, should be related. So how do you choose this name? How to choose the name of the business? This is my topic. You see, so you have to understand it. That is the first thing. You have to understand, as I said, you understand the kind of the brand that you are talking about, the brand that you want to do, the kind of business or the kind of company that you want to do. So you have to ask, if it's a company, what does your company stand for? Or what does your business stand for? These are the notes that I write here while I was preparing for this topic. There's some few topics that I prepared like this. So, what does your company stand for? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself while you are considering naming your business. Number two, ask yourself another question. The kind of question that you need to ask yourself again is that, what value do do you want to communicate to? What kind of value do you want to communicate? Like, if you are doing that business, what do you want, like, what are you trying to communicate to people with that business of yours, or with that name of your business? What are you trying to communicate? Because the name of the company, it has a message on its own. You see, it has a message on its own that will represent the business that you are doing. Yeah, so you look, let's say you are selling clothes like the African hat. Like the African hat, you can see that this African hat is a business, it's a company name. But what is this company name? What is it communicating to? What is it trying to communicate to people? One is trying about uh, African identity, luxurious, all these kind of things. These are the communication, maybe cultural or African design. All these are the message that the name is communicating. You know, so, and while you are doing that, you also need to have some. You need to target your audience. You have to target your audience, like the African hat. You can see that it's all the name itself. It has already targeted the audience. So the name, it has targeted the audience. Then you look at the icon. It's like it's completed. It has explained it. It has been explained everything, that no one should even struggle to understand it. It has already explained it. So the name or the icon, the name and the icon already identify the audience or the product who will be using it, or who will be using it or wearing it, everything. So that is the name you identify. So while you are choosing your name or your company name or your business name, you have to look on this. These are the questions that uh, you have to look on this, because your name should reflect the spirit and mission of your business. The spirit and mission. Like for me, you can't struggle if I say premium the African heart. You see, the spirit of the African heart, you have already understand it. You see, so your business or your company should be like that. Your business name, your company name should also be like that. The spirit you can see already, you can feel it already, and the mission of it you can also feel again, you can also see it again within the name. So once you are identifying the name of your business or your company should be like that. This one, if you keep it like this, it helps to sell, you know. And make sure once you are choosing these names, you make sure uh, they're simple to pronounce and easy to remember. On this should be easy to remember, easy. You need to remember easily and easy to pronounce as well. Even the spelling should be simple, not long, complicated. Like let's say, I write an example. Okay, in short, don't give a complicated name. Okay, I had the name that I write. Let's say the Pan Afro Continental Artistic Fashion Holding. You see, complicated. Are you going to remember all this? No, you can't. So you have to make it simple and memorable. Simple and memorable. You understand? And on top of that, your name needs to be unique. If I say your name needs to be unique, what I'm trying to say is that the name of your company, you have to look around. You can even check. This thing is these days is simple. You can check on Facebook. Let's say you have already decided the name of your business or the name of your company. Just go online on Facebook, check that name if it's there already. Or go on Instagram, check if that name is already there. Or even on YouTube, go and check if that name is already there. You know, you keep check on all these social media platforms if that name is already there. What you are doing, you want your name to be unique. You know, so that it should be Lego. You know, your name should be unique. Not that it has been there already. No, maybe other companies are already using that name, so needs to be unique. You check on everything. You see, so that people they mustn't this is a copyright, this something has already been there, this that is not it's not good. So once people are checking your name, you need to be only you. Even if someone is checking on on social media, you just need to find your name. You just need to find the name of your company. You see, yeah, that is what I'm trying to say about being a unique. And of course, I've also already explaining that your name should be meaningful. You know, meaningful. The name itself should explain the purpose and the story. You know, this is very very important because it helps to strengthen your brand. So all this it helps to strengthen your brand. Yeah, make it like that. Stories strengthen your brand actually. So all of it, all of it. So your name should be, people should be able to believe in it, and the name itself should tell you the vision. Of course, I already explained. I think you understand me. I am gonna give you again an example of the African heart. African heart, it can it. Okay, let me just read the way I write it. African heart tells people your brand represent African culture and identity. Just to see African art, you know that this brand represents African culture and African identity. You see, this is what I'm trying to say. It needs to be simple like that. Simple, make it simple. Let the name of the company or your business have purpose behind it, and tell a story without you explaining it. On its own, it need to explain itself. And make sure, this is the other problem that most of us people and most Malawians are making. Most Malawians are making, and most of people are making it. Once you are also selecting the name, you have to know that name that you are choosing, that name mustn't limit you, because there are other names that limit you. You see, you have to find the name that will allow you to expand. You know, not the name that will just make you stay where you are only. No, then you need to have a name that will allow you to expand. Let's say, for example, let's say we are having a shoe shop. You are selling a shoe. Then you decide to make a name of your of your company or your store. They say Kalonga shoe shop only. You know, or the Kalonga shoe shop. You know, Kalonga shoe shop. It means such. I'm just giving you an example. Such kind of names that are limiting you. You know, those names that are already limiting you. It means you cannot grow, or you cannot go to other. You cannot expand to other areas, or you cannot go to rooms, because the name of your store is called Karonga shoes. So if you go to Rumpi, oh, Karonga shoes only, you know. So your name mustn't. I had some examples because I made the example from Karonga. Yeah. I had some examples from Karonga. So the name we have to make like Karonga shoes only limited. That should not be the name. Or Karonga Express, you know. Such kind of names are not good. Those names are limiting you. You see? So try to make the name that you can expand, or you can put that name everywhere where you want. This is just for the future purpose, because you never know. Maybe your business will grow. So you don't need to change your name, the name of your company, or the name of your brand, or the name of your business, or the name of your store. You don't need to change again, because people, they already know you with that name. So because you are growing, you start changing. It's another thing now, you know. So while we are at a row, try to make the name that at any cost is going to be adaptable. Yeah, so you need to consider for the future purpose. This is what I'm trying to say. All right. And I already talk about legability. Check about the legability, you know. Ensure it is check if that you check the name, if it's that name is already registered, you know, all these things to prevent future confusion. So make sure, try to bring the name that is not there. It's only you. And also, because for the future purpose, you also need to start to look on domain. You know, if I say domain, I think most of you, my fellow Malawian, is gonna be hard for you to understand it. But for you to have a website, for you to have a website of your business, you need a domain, you know. So let's take the name of your business. Someone has that name already, and the domain that you might use it is already been used. So it's going to be very, very hard for you to find a domain of your company or your website. Yeah, you might not, you might think like, my business doesn't need a domain. The future will tell you that this business needs a domain, and this business needs a website. Your business will tell you. Even the strategy of your business will tell you. But if you want your business to be this kind of kwala business, if you want a kwala business that you don't want to expand it to other side, then you don't need all this. But if your business, you want your business to be expanded to other areas or to other towns, you obviously need a domain. Yeah, that is a strategic business. Yeah, so all these things. So something that you need to avoid, these are just my tips that I wrote as well. Avoid unusual spelling, unless it is meaningful. Ensure the name sounds good when spoken aloud. If you are saying the African heart, speak loud, it makes sense as well. Premium property, it makes sense. Oh, hotline, all this kind. It makes Chance Fox Media is simple and short. You know? Yeah. And sometimes also your name should do, yeah, it have to look like as a logo as well. So it looks good as a logo. The name itself, you can use it as a logo. If you don't have an icon, the name itself should look like a logo. African Heart. If I remove this icon, the African Heart itself is already a logo. This is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. So, these are the things that I on how you need to consider once you are trying to get the name of your business. So all this you need to consider. So once you consider that, you consider and you decided which kind of name you have chosen, because the name that you choose, it will determine and detect what kind of product that you'll be selling. So I have also again how to find the markets for your product. I also have this. I also like these are something that is very, very. I wanted to go in detail. That's why I was writing it down. So how to find the market for your product. I want to explain some few steps that you need to consider once you are trying to find the market of your product. You have to know your product clearly. You know, yeah. So you have to understand what you are selling. This is what I'm trying to say. Like your product clearly. Understand what you are selling. Understand what you are selling. What makes it different from others. The product that you are selling. What make it different from other products. You see, what makes that product of yours unique. This is the main point. Unique. What makes your product unique or different from other products? That is my message there. This is what I'm trying to say. You know. So you have to see like that product that is it luxurious, or is it affordable that anyone can manage, or is it cultural or daily use take anything, or is it a fashion anything. Because a clear product is a clear market. Clear product, clear market. I'm gonna give you again the African hat. Anyone knows already. Oh, it's African. It means African identity. It's African culture. It's clear, very clear. Even if someone is buying it, you already know that I'm buying this because of this. Other things might come later, but the message is clear. So once the message is clear, the market is also clear. The product is clear, the market is clear. Take note of that. Take note of that. Mm, okay, anyway, let me proceed. So you try to identify your target customer. Remember our topics say how you can identify to get market for your product, how to get markets for your product. So these are the steps that I'm giving you. You have to identify the target customer of your product. Eh? You look at your product that you are selling you. Who needs this product? These are the questions that you need to ask. This thing that let's say premium property. Who needs this kind of services that you are providing? It's everyone. So I've already said the product. I've already said the targets. It means anyone who wants to buy land is my target. Anyone who wants to rent a house is my target. Anyone who wants to invest in properties is my target. Anyone who wants to sell his house is my target. Anyone who wants to buy land is my target. Anyone who wants to build a house is my target. You see? So this is how you say who needs that product. From there, you find, you also ask the question on this product that I have, who like it most? So you are trying to get the group of people who like that kind of product most. Who will love it most? This product that I'm introducing, who will love it most? Or what kind of age? Let's take for premium property, like for the African art. What kind or what age group will need this kind of product? You find that like for the African art, I can ask, it's 15 years to 45 years. Fashion. You see? So it's clear. I know my target. It's 15 to 45 years. Those are my targets. So it doesn't mean that if I said 15 to 45, those are my target. It doesn't mean like if you are 50, 60, 70, you are not my target. You are also my target, but at a low priority. You are there as well, but not like much. We know most. The first priority is 15 to 45. Then we also have those ones from 45 above, or from 45 to 70. From 70, we know. You see? So this helps us to identify what kind of product that we can put outside there, and what kind of people are going to buy most. So we make sure we provide something that, depending on the age group, we know that this age group, they will like this most. This age group, they will like this most. Oh, this age group, they will not like this. So we need to provide something like this. So this is that is the message. And also of course gender. Gender is something that is common. Gender goes everywhere. Because like this is a t-shirt. A woman cannot wear a t-shirt like this. You understand? Yeah. Let's take a condom, a male condom. You cannot give to a female condom, to a female. Those are the products. It means your target is wrong. Your target is wrong. So you find the target. You set the target. Let's take your selling machine. Are you going to sell those machines? Let's take if it's an agricultural machine, you cannot sell to people who need machine or for making fertilizer. It means you take that machine. If it's a cultivation machine, it means it has to go to the farm. If it's a agricultural, if let's say if it's a fertilizer making machine, it also have its own specific people that they can use. You see? Yeah, something like that. You are selling a gym equipment. Are you going to sell those gym equipment to a farmer? It will not make sense. So you target properly. You target properly. You target properly. And yeah, yes, no. Even the lifestyle as well. Lifestyle also. You have to look at the lifestyle once you are identifying once you are identifying your customers. You know. And again, you also need to look for people who support local because other people they don't support local products. You find that they are buying only outside countries, you know. So those people cannot say that these are my targets. You know, you target those people who like to buy local stuff. Yeah. Then also, if you are, let's take myself, I'm on fashion already. The African hat. I have to check people who are already doing that business of fashion. I have to check on them. Those are like my competitors. So I have to see what my competitors are doing. You know, I have to see what my competitors are doing. It will help me to identify customers. Like what does these customers like? Just on observing my competitors, it will help me to identify what kind of customer we have on that area. You see? Yeah. And the way where they're selling those products and the price, the way they're charging, the pricing of the product, how they're pricing the product, all this. Yeah. And so it will help you uh, to go through on the market that has already been established. If you try to check with your competitors, it will help you to quickly identify what kind of market that is available there by checking your competitors. So it's also very, very important because most people, once we are talking about competitors, they put negative things. It means that one is an enemy. No. A competitor is not an enemy. A competitor is someone that you can even share some ideas on how you can boost your business. You know, you share like, these people, they need this. These people, they like this. You share ideas. So it helps. It helps. Let's say it's summer and you are buying for winter. Does it make sense? You have to look at your competitors or people who have been there already. If you see them, it's summer and they're buying summer clothes, make sure you also order summer clothes. It means by that time, that is the right time for you to buy summer clothes. It means people that will buy those things. You know, because them they bring summer. You are safe. You are bringing winter clothes. Do you think they will buy winter clothes while it's summer? It's hot. No, they will go and buy summer stuff. Then you will not sell. So it means you look what your competitor is doing. He's buying summer. Go and buy summer stuff. It goes like that. That is a business. Not where you are trying to be rude. I want to be different. I want to be. I don't want copyright. Yes, you don't need to be copyright. But this kind of trend, you have to look on it because they are doing business to make money. And this is not a copyright. And that even your computer will not say that you are copying. How am I copying you? People these days are wearing summer clothes. What do you want me to sell? You want me to sell winter clothes in your summer? Does it make sense to you? How did I copy you? So you use common sense. Use common sense. So you start to, as I say, you start with market researching. This is also part of market research. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You start with some small products like the way I started with small little stock. Then people they buy. You see people's reaction. If people they like it, you know that this is the way. You know, you buy more. You know this is the way. Like Chance Fox Media. I know now you people have given me the feedback that we need Chance Fox Media. What is being happening in Chance Fox Media is good. We like the message. You need to proceed. You people have told me, and thank you for that. Thank you so much for your feedback. I thank you for that. That is also one of the support that you can give me, especially for someone who is far from me, but he listens these messages. Thank you. By commenting like that, it helps me. By liking, by sharing, it helps me. So keep sharing these messages. This is the only way you can support me. Encourage me so that we can teach each other more. This life we live and die, but while we are living, we need to teach each other on how we can deal with this life because we are really facing too much challenges. And these challenges, most of them are also financial problems. So these financial problems, we need to teach each other here. If there is a lack of knowledge, the little knowledge that we have will be sharing to each other. So this is how life is, and God like this way as well. Yeah. So I thank you for that. And again, once you see your product, you are selling your product. You have to see where you are, where is your customer, your target customer. Where do they spend most of their time? Your target customer, where do they spend most of their time? If you see that your customer, most of them they spend time on social media, then post on Facebook, post on Instagram, post everywhere where they spend time. You know, if they spend too much time on party, go there. Yeah, go there. Make sure you put your shop where it's close to the beach. Put your stuff there. If most of them you can find them in a shopping mall, go and open a shop inside the shopping mall. Rent one there so that you follow your customer. You know, I had some, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's online, whether it's website, you go there, you post there. If it's a physical addresses, whether it's in a school, you go, whether it's universities, whether it's in a gym, whether it's on your local markets, everywhere. Make sure it's there. Whether it's a musical event, I already said it always. There, go there. Well, if you are selling laptop, go on all those offices. Go there. Because your customer are there. If you stay home, your customer are found in offices. You are selling laptops that is being used in offices. And yourself, you are taking those laptops there by the beach. Who's gonna buy there? Who's gonna buy those laptops there at the beach? You know? So you have to go office by office, office by office, office by office, office by office. You see it will work. Yeah. So you don't need to study too much, you know, and you need to build a brand trust. Make sure you provide a high quality photos, you know, you provide high quality materials, all this. And you need to reply to message, to customers message. You know, some customers they send you a message. Make sure you answer them quickly. You know, you give them confidence. And if you promise, you make sure you fulfill that promise. You make sure you deliver on time. You know, and don't forget to share your story. Like me, I shared my story. On on the time I started taking risk, I shared my story uh, on Bitcoin. I know I have many stories, but one of it that can motivate you, I shared on how you can take risk. Take risk on your own. Don't tell your friend. You see, don't tell your friend once you want to take a risk, or whether you want to start a very big business. Don't You can tell your friend, but if you see like they don't want that business, leave them. Start that business. They will follow you. Yeah. So it goes like that. It goes like that. You see, sometimes if you are a business or your product need adverts, as if you are ready, you can make like mental ads. Yeah, you can pay on TikTok ads, all of this, whether it's Facebook ad, which is meant already. Yeah, you keep record buying and you keep all the product that people they like it most. So while you are sharing you are selling your product, while you are selling your product, um yeah, every product that people are buying, you keep the records. So you will see that on this product, which product did I sell quickly? Oh, this one. Which product, the time I was selling, which product most people like it? Oh, this one. This, it will help you for the next stock, or for the next product that you are going to buy or to provide. You target that, okay, most people they like this, I need to buy this more. you know so I'm gonna give you a summary on this. Make sure I know your product, know your customers, study competitors, all this. Yeah, study your competitors, test your product, sell where customer are, my guy. Sell where customer are. you know Use social media, build trust. All this I already said. Learn from sales partners. you know you keep record as well, all these things. Yeah, you see. So this is how um, you can find your market. You can find the market of your for your products. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I've also spoken about the targets. All this. I think I have to mark. Give me time. Let me mark. Out setting targets, product target. I said this business company name, register name. Wow, 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 wow. Premium property. How to take risk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've covered a lot of topics, right? Now we go to Malawi Stock Exchange. Malawi Stock Exchange. This one, let me do like this. My fellow youth in Malawi, this is an opportunity. Please listen to me carefully. While I'll be explaining this, avoid this kind of mind like, you think he knows a lot. You think that's what he doesn't know. Remove that mind. That mind is not going to help you. You might know, but what I'm going to explain, you don't know. You see? And about the stock exchange in Malawi, first of all, I want to emphasize on this. What does it mean? Okay, I will just put in a simple definition. If I say about the stock exchange in Malawi, there's companies that are stock brokers that are selling shares in Malawi. And us as the youth, we can take advantage of it. How can we take advantage of it? As I was explaining for the business, how you can start a business, and how you can provide your name. It's not like everyone have the talent of starting a business, or it's not like everyone have the talent of opening a company. It's not easy. I know it's hard. But how are we going to survive with this, right? You know, you need to do something for you to earn. And how are you going to be succeeded? And how are you going to be rich? So there's different ways. There's also different opportunities that are protruding. So one of which there in Malawi we have this opportunity. We have a Malawi Stock Exchange. On this, we know we have different companies in Malawi. Those bigger companies that are there in Malawi. You see, so these these bigger companies, of course, some of us we might not. We like such kind of big companies, like the way they're selling the product. Those we like it actually. Maybe you are also part of your dream to have such kind of businesses. But you ask yourself, how can you manage? Maybe I don't have too much money to start this kind of business, but if I had money, I could also have started this. What if I tell you now that the thing that you said, if I had money, I can also start this business. What if I say that you can do it? Eh? Which is this opportunity that has been provided in the Malawi Stock Exchange? We have National Bank, Airtel, TNM, NBS Bank, FDH Bank, different companies, all these banks that they're providing their own Malawi Stock Exchange. The main thing that I want to say here is that with this opportunity that we had, an ordinary person can have shares in a standard bank. An ordinary person can have shares in National Bank, can have shares on TNM. You might say like, me having shares with Airtel, having shares with TNM. What does it mean having shares with in TNM or having shares with National Bank? It means you are owning part of Airtel. It means you are owning part of TNM. It means you are owning part of National Bank. You are owning part of Standard Bank. You are owning part of FDH Bank, part of NBS Bank. You are owning part of it. So any profit that these companies are making or these banks are making, you are also making profit. You're also getting some benefits. You see? You might ask, how can I do it? It only happens once you buy some shares. So how can you buy it? There's a stock exchange, there's the companies that you use to buy shares from these companies. And these companies, they manage your shares. You just buy. That buying, it means it's like you pay your money to own small percentage of that company. Of let's take small percentage of National Bank. Small percentage of it you are also earning. On 100%, let's take you are owning 0.1% is yours there. So is it still 100%? No. Why is it not? Part of it is for you. How are you going to manage? There are companies that are going to be managing your shares. Maybe they'll be taking my profit. No, they will not be taking your profits. It's a Reserve Bank of Malawi that's the one managing it. Reserve Bank of Malawi, they have some institution and some partners who are dealing with this kind of shares to manage shares. So there's nothing that you are going to lose. It's just once you buy it at a right time, that shares will be growing like a tree. Have you ever heard that? My money grows like a tree. This is a way. You buy shares, you forget. It's like you plant a tree or you plant a seed. You know that this seed is going to germinate. You know, this seed is going to germinate. So the company has already been informed that it has already been uh, germinated and has already got strong roots. What you just need to do, you just buy some branches. So it means that branches, as long as that company is there, the branches will still growing. So it means that company is still there. Your money will keep on growing. The company will be making profit right now. You know, as the company making profit, you will also be making profit based on the shares that you have bought. You see? So, and in this one, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you the material that is needed for you to have this kind of how you can register. You might ask, how can I register this opportunity? So, I'm going to give you a website. This website, you just need to search it. You just need to search this website. I'm not searching the website. I'm just opening again on the form that you might use, the thing that they need for you to open this. Yeah, this website I'm going to give you the web. You just need to go on Google. Go on Google, search Continental Capital .mw, which is Malawi. You see, Continental Capital. You know, so you find you say you can try right now. You can try. If you find comment Continental Capital, just to search like that, it will come there. With the African. If I do like this, Continental Capital, it will come Continental Capital Limited. You know, the website continentalcapital.mw, which is Malawi. So this is the Continental Capital is a licensed stockbroker, money market dealer, as well as financial advisor by the Reserve Bank of Malawi. So that is the website. So if you click on that website, they have two websites. That one is the another one is also called Continental Capital Limited, but it's also it's also written Continental Holdings don't Malawi. So that's the same. You see? So if you click on this website, it open up. It will say welcome to Continental Capital. All these kind of things. Say blah 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 blah. You see? So how are you going to open your account on this Continental? You explore this website. You explore this website. So there's an opening form. Once you explore, you find account opening form. Before you buy these shares, you have to open an account here. You know, once you open this account, there will be something that they will need from you. You know, there will be something that they will need from you. Or you can even check the stock prices for today. You know, yeah. If that website is open, they will let you know that this website now is open. You see, if the website is not, then you also see it again. Like today, Airtel. Hey, it's cheap. Hey, my people, you need this. You need this. You really, really, really need this. You see? So you open your account with Continental. Once you open it with them, um, once you open up with them, it's when you have access. So I want to explain some of the things that they want. First, they will need your legit name, your legit name, your first name and your last name. That is written on your national ID. So it means they also need your national ID. They need your postal address or your physical address. Actually, your physical address or your postal address. How can you get this one? You can use your area postal address, or else you can go to post office Malawi post office. You are going to get your address there. From there, as I said, even your physical location they need. Then they will need your phone number. You know, they will need your phone number and your next of kin, someone that they can contact if you are not there. And so yeah, your next kin and the phone number of your next kin. Then they will need your email address. Very, very important. You need to provide your email address. Then they will need date of birth of you. So you provide your date of birth. You provide the gender, your gender. They will ask you if you are a Malawian or a foreigner. So it means a foreigner is also allowed to buy all these things. You say you are a what? A Malawian. If you are a Malawian, you say I'm a Malawian. Then they will say provide a passport or a national ID. You say I have a national ID or I have a passport. You choose one, then you write there. From there, if you choose a national ID, then they will say write national ID number. Then you write your national ID number there. You see, then you write the expiry date of your national ID. From there, you write which village are you coming from, traditional authority, and district where you are coming from. Then they will ask you, what's your occupation status? Are you working? Yes, okay, you are working. It means you are receiving pay slips, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not working, I'm a farmer. You might need some letters. Okay, I'm working. They will need your pay slips. Okay, you are not working. Okay, you say you are self-employed. If you are self-employed, it means you are doing business or you are a farmer or you are owning a company. You see? So you provide, I'm self-employed. Then they will say name of the business that you are doing. Let me say example. I will say the African Heart or Premium Pro or Chance for Grow what. Then they'll ask, is that business active or it's not active? You will say it doesn't matter whether you say it's active or not active, as long as you say it. From there, they will say monthly business income. How much do you get from your business monthly? How much do you think your business is giving you monthly? You are going to estimate, okay, like me, this business is giving me 1 million kwacha. In my business, if I calculate all the money together, yeah, with with something that I used and something that I've not used, only a profit. Okay, let us calculate only a profit, your monthly income from this business. Then you see monthly income I get from this business, maybe it's 700,000, or I get 500,000 or 200,000. It depends on you. Then you write it there. From there, they will say you have to provide 3 months bank statement. So it means for you to have this account, it means you need to open a bank. Once you have a bank, make sure you use that bank for 3 months or 4 months, so that they can keep this record of a bank statement of 3 months. From there, you provide that bank statement. From there, they will say name of institution of that bank. you write it, account number, you write of that bank, and branch or account title, all of them, you write it. They will ask you if you are staying in your own house or you are renting. You will say it. Name of the property owner. But if you are renting, it means you say the name of the owner of that property. Then you even say the plot number, which is the address of the property where you are staying. You also relationship to property owner. You are a tenant if you are renting. Then from there, tenancy agreement. So, like the way you are there in Malawi right now, it's not easy for you to have a tenancy agreement, which one we call a tenancy agreement. It's very hard for you. But if you are under premium property, you have a tenancy agreement. Because once you are renting a house from premium property, you are going to sign a tenancy agreement. That tenancy agreement contains your detail and we're gonna give it to you. You see, so it means premium property can help also to achieve your dream. So premium property is gonna give you that tenancy agreement, and that tenancy agreement is one that you are going to upload here. You see, you see, if you are doing things in a right way. If you don't have a tenant bill, a tenancy agreement, what are you going to do? It means the electricity that you are buying, utility, whether it's water, if you are buying water or electricity, you take a picture of that electricity bill or water, you upload it, which is tenant agreement or utility bill. You go ahead. How did you hear about us? Now they're asking, how did you hear? So you tell them I hear from Chance Fox Media. You see, you go there. Then you agree terms and conditions apply. Then key factor, then you confirm, you sign, then you submit. You see? Then you submit. Once you submit, they will send you an email to with another form that you need to fill. That form I'm going to teach you another time. This form it comes from Reserve Bank of Malawi. For you to fill your name, your gender again, and your passport number, to go again to put your bank detail, and to allow Continental Capital to manage your shares, everything, you know. So I'm gonna give you another website. Make sure you write it. Another website that you can use to open an account in a simplest way. So you go. I'm going to spelling. Okay, I will just start. You will just write it. www. Okay, actually triple W dot CDH www dot www 3W dot CDH, then put a little bit. That symbol, I don't know. That symbol of minus. www dot CDH minus small one. I know you will see that symbol. Then write Malawi dot com. Then go. Or you can end with a stroke, then go on that website. You provide everything there. You provide everything, you feel everything there. So this is the thing that I wanted to communicate to you regarding Malawi Stock Exchange. So through here, once they approve you, you'll be able to buy shares. It doesn't matter how much money you have, even 100 kwacha, Malawi kwacha, you can use to buy shares. So it depends on you. If you want to buy shares of 400,000, can you imagine you are having shares with National Bank with only 2,000 Malawi kwacha or 15,000 Malawi kwacha, and your money remains there, it grows, you know. Just a minute of time, you just say to yourself, like the way I'm buying these shares, I will withdraw this money after 10 years. So imagine. Don't worry, even if you die, your next kin is the one going to take that money. So even if it's your child or your mother is gonna take that money because they will contact you. You see? So imagine, hey, how much money you're gonna have. Let's say right now you have 400,000, and for all this procedure, go and open a bank and ta 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 ta. You open it, maybe by March you go and open and they approve you and you buy shares. Then you start doing other things. Your money is growing there. Can you believe it? Invest, invest while you are still young. Invest, invest. So that is about the Malawi Stock Exchange, and I also talk on how Malawi Stock Exchange is, and I also talk on how you can open it and what is needed for you to open it. You see, and why is it very very important. Okay, this one I think I will say it another time. So let me end here. So guys, let me end here. But before I end, I just want to read one Bible. Today is Sunday, so we need to read. I need to read one verse. Any where this book will open is where I'm going to read. So I'm not gonna choose any verse. I will just open like this. See, it's shut. I will just do. Okay, let me turn it around. Jeremiah 49, verse 14. I have heard a message from the Lord, and an envoy has been sent among the nations. Gather yourself, gather yourselves together, and come against her. I think I have to stop from there. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can see the family there is too small, 435 subscribers. Really, with this information I'm providing, this information is very very expensive for everyone to know, or for everyone to experience all this. It's because of information. For you to succeed, it's because of information. So I have given you this information for free. I just want you to subscribe my YouTube channel, or to comment, or to like and share only, or follow my page, our account, follow, just like that. I would really appreciate. I will really appreciate that support. Thank you so much. I'm already preparing for another topics. Then other topics that I'm going to talk about is that uh, how fear contributed to our poverty. How fear contributed to our poverty. That is my next topic. So stay tuned with me. Anytime tomorrow or end of this week, I'm going to drop that video. Thank you so much. Bye.